Alright, so let me give you somewhat of an idea of how I'm going to trim these, because that's really the most important part here. So let's start with one that's going to be good. This one. This one is ideal. See how this is all wrapped up? That's because these roots were yay long, and I just wrapped them up. Didn't tie them or pull them tight or anything, they're just loosely wrapped, and because they've got fibers going everywhere, they lock together. So this is the ideal way to plant this species, alright? Not me, here. Anyways, that's what you're looking for. Now, that's not how plants work. They don't just do what you want them to do. Something like this, so you got to think about it as in terms of the whole plant, right? You need the roots in order to hold it down, keep it healthy, support the whole body of the plant, and help draw some nutrients from the soil. So you also need leaves to do your photosynthesis. So if you don't have both, and if you don't have the stem, and they're not in the right place, it's not going to work. This one is not going to work, honestly. It could, but I probably have to plant it like this, which means it would grow new stuff this way, which might work, but why? I have plenty of straight ones. So if I were to use this, I would take these top two roots, snip these, and then I would get these three longest roots, cut here, and then remove your leaves down at the bottom. Removing the leaves isn't really necessary per se. You can get away without doing it, but not really a good idea to let them on there. I mean, it doesn't hurt it to remove the leaves, because all you're doing is removing a portion of the plant that would otherwise be wasted energy. So if the leaves are still on there and the leaves are below the substrate, they're not photosynthesizing, they're not doing anything for the plant, they're simply dragging the plant down, because the plant's trying to keep the tissues healthy while it's not performing its proper function. So way easier if you just do it like this. Now, remember what I said was what you're looking for? That's somewhat close. That would probably survive. Do I want to plant this one? No, I've got way better pieces to plant. I'm going to throw this away, but this is kind of what you're going for. Here's one that's really nice. We've got, I'm going to hang it upside down, it's easier to see that way. We've got one stem splitting into three here. One, two, and third one kind of in the middle. But it's going to be tricky because we've got roots in places we don't want roots. So we want this split to be maybe an inch off the substrate, so that we can get three good stems out of it, because I'm growing for propagation, and also it looks really nice if you have bunches of them rather than single ones. Bushes look really cool. But here's how I do this. I take the plant, put my scissors parallel to the stem and up against the leaves, but not cutting the leaves, and then I just go ahead and whack off the roots. From there, you can see it looks close to what we're looking for, but we're going to go ahead and take this off because this is not necessary. And now, there we are. Roots at the bottom, we can wrap that up, plant it, probably do great.